And we're recording live again with EXMG2, John Curtis Pender, site owner of IronAddicts.com. It's the premier site on the web for training, nutrition, supplementation, and conditioning. If you got questions, we probably got an answer. Between me and one of the staff members here anyway. Before we get started, Iron Addicts Principles of Fat Loss. Wesley Severa wrote this book. Grateful Edwin was good enough to put it together for him, editor-in-chief here at Iron Addicts. If you want abs like that, you can either hire me or you can buy this book, or I suggest doing both. The link's at the bottom of the page to buy the book. Also, another piece of literature we offer here is Westis's Bestes's Postes's from over the years at IronAddicts.com, and Edwin was good enough to put this together as well. The link is at the bottom of the page, and I think this one's available in the ebook. I'm not sure. And also, for you guys that, I'm a neat freak, by the way, so I can't stand seeing garbage on my glass desktop here. Look at there. Clean now. Anyway, I'm available for online training. No, it's not free, but it's very reasonable. If you got $1 a day, you can hire me. And several of the guys on here I've trained, they're all doing really well. Coran, Tristan, Anthony. I don't train Matt, but I've given him a lot of advice. I got 2 mats. I got 3 mats on here. I train one of the 3 mats on here. Logan's on here, David's on here. All these guys have been with me for a little while. They know they're all getting great results. Everybody's doing good. Once again, Matt 350, good to see you back, brother. You ain't been on here in a while. I was about to have to send someone out here and penalize you. So with that being said, we really haven't had any topics lately because since the show's gone private, because we're having 700 or 800 viewers when we're doing the public show, and it just got a little bit out of hand, and so we had to cut that out. So, but we've been doing the shows, haven't really had a topic, so whatever you guys want to talk about. With that being said, I'm going to brag on myself a little bit. It's official. Posted the link up. I'm officially on Powerlifting Watch as the all-time world record holder in the Old Farts division deadlift, 242 raw. So the link's on there with the video evidence, so it's true. Yep, and I will be improving on that in my next meet. If I can manage to make 242s again. So you can see I was looking lean and mean at 242. I actually weighed about 253 today. I lifted, but weighed at 241.2 today before the meet. So I did make it. And only had to cut about 6 or 7 pounds the last day, so it was pretty easy to cut. With that being said, I see on here we got Logan. Matt's talking about doing a meet. Matt 350. Tony's got a meet coming up. Coran's going to be doing one whether he likes it or not. A lot of guys are competing on the boards. A lot of guys have competed. Chris, one of our moderators, is prepping for a meet. He's got a big meet, and he's hitting a bomb out, which I doubt he will. He's going to hit some fantastic numbers. He's just a phenomenal athlete, and we're very fortunate to have Chris Kabuki as one of our moderators on the board. I actually spoke with him on the phone a couple of days ago about a couple of things. But, with that being said, I'm going to open up the flow for discussion. If you guys got any questions or comments or anything to make, I'm all ears, a lot of mouth, strong back, and weak mind. That's all it takes to be qualified to hit a big deadlift. So, what you guys got for me today? Yeah, yeah. Hey, you guys need to try that sometime. Deadlifting with one hand. It's not as difficult as it looks. You just got to have pretty good grip. So, one of the first, I think the first meet I ever did years and years ago, there was a guy there who showed up in a pair of blue jeans and deadlifted 500 with just one hand, but he didn't use straps. He just pulled it up. It was pretty impressive. He had on some lineman's boots, which is in big, thick boots, and a pair of jeans and a big old cowboy belt buckle. Looked like he just came straight in off the rodeo or something, but he came in and pulled 500, which is pretty impressive. Back then, I think the first meet I did, I think I pulled 550. Missed 585 at that meet or something. This a long time ago. Anyway. Coran, I'm not going to watch videos on here because sometimes it kicks me off when I do. So just email it to me and I'll take a look at it after the show. A couple times when I had to try to watch videos on here, it kind of messed everything up. So I don't want to do that right now. If that is in fact, no, it's not a hyperlink. It's not hyperlink, my man. So anyway, but with that being said, what kind of questions you guys got? Like I said, I can't watch videos, Coran. I just we've tried it in the past, and I've tried to manipulate some stuff while I was running the show, and I just ended up getting kicked off. And the shows are recorded, so when we do that, we got to start all over. And whatever we did, if it isn't saved, we won't be able to archive it. That's my excuse for being lazy. What you guys got? Tristan, I gotta tell you, buddy, I thoroughly enjoyed seeing you throw up all over your straps. That was pretty good, man. I was one of my old workout partners when I was back in Clayton. A guy named Adam. He had apple cinnamon oatmeal and apple juice before we worked out that day, and we were doing some squats. And that the way that gym was set up, when you squat, one of the squat racks was facing the mirror, and on his third rep, projectile vomit came out, and the mirror was probably 3 or 4 feet in front of him, and none of that vomit hit the floor. It all hit the mirror. That's how forcefully it came out. So we made him rack the weight and clean his mess up. We didn't help him, but we made him clean it up, and then we finished our workout. So it was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty gross. And it smelled like apples and cinnamon. I've seen worse though. I've seen worse in the gym. I've seen it come out the other end when guys were squatting and deadlifting. It's not a pretty sight. uh, yeah, there you go. This- in the same week. Well, thank God it wasn't in the same lift. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's a little tough, man. I've seen guys short in their pants before. I've done it. I ain't proud of it, but I did it. And I've thrown up before. Never in the middle of a set or anything, but as soon as I got done, I had to go hang my head in the trash can. Some of the conditioning sessions we used to have were pretty brutal. I've seen a lot of guys. When I was training the fighters at the gym, we had a big trash can in there, so not uncommon for guys to blow their groceries during the middle of a conditioning circuit. Passing out, falling backwards over a bar while shorting his pants. That'd be a tough situation to wake up to. Yeah. But my boy Tristan got it on video. He got it on video. And we used to videotape a lot of our workouts. They Adam threw up on the mirror. We missed. We didn't have the cameras rolling that day. That would have been classic. I mean, it was like he was possessed. It was just this thick stream came out, and all it. I mean, not even one drop hit the floor. It all hit the mirror before it hit the floor. Tristan, what, were you sick or something, man? What's going on, dude? I know you said you weren't feeling 100%, and you were taking your time in between reps, so I could tell your belly was upset. Oh my God. Yeah. Matt said, "Is shitting yourself a good tell that you're overtrained?" Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to comment on that one. Yeah. Well, I guess it'd be all brown whichever end it came out of. So, oh man. We said you're feeling a little run down. Oh my God. Next time, eat some ice cream before you work out. Eat some like rainbow sherbet so you have a little color to your vomit. Yeah, like a bowel control. Symptoms of overtraining, bad sleep, mood swing, and lack of bowel control. That's why you guys should green tea, red cup. Oh man, I was trying to get some work done today, and I had a lull in the action, so I went in and tried to put me a steak on the in the frying pan in there. And as soon as I did, my Skype went crazy. So, oh man, it never fails. If you ever want to catch any fish and they're not biting, try and eat a sandwich. They'll start biting immediately. That's the way this works. Oh, check out the newest hook grip injury. That's from last Saturday, and the thumbnail's getting closer and closer to coming off. So we're getting there, and the bruises are clearing up here though. So, do you like that? I'm proud of that. Where'd it go? Oh, it's on the other thumb. Yeah, I'm proud of that. Matt says he's coming back after a week off. I dropped down about 2 weeks prior to where you're at. Logan says, deadlifting without shoes is a good idea. I don't have shoes with good support, puts my ankles in a weird position. If you're pulling conventional, it's not a big deal. I mean, you know, if you're pulling sumo, depending on the surface you're pulling on, your feet could slip a little bit. So, I know you mentioned only hook grip for singles, but I've been doing it lately for split squats, 2 times 10. It's the only way I can hold the dumbbells for that many reps. That's fine. Yeah, I don't do reps with hook grip, but you know, I mean, I will for like 405 for speed pulls or something. It's not that heavy for me. That's like 60% on 1 rep max. So, you know, yeah, that's fine. Do them, man. Whatever you can tolerate. I mean, I'm not going to do reps with 600 pounds of hook grip. My boy Tristan might. I'm not going to. My thumbs just can't take it. Of course, Tristan's thumbs are about that long, you know. uh, all right. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with pulling in socks. You know, just make sure your feet aren't slipping. Now, bear in mind when you guys go to a meet, you can't be pulling in your socks. You got to have some type of shoe with a sole on it. And as Will found out a couple of weeks ago, the USAPL doesn't allow moccasins, so, which is odd because I did a USAPL or two back in the day and wore some moccasins. Fran says, I get most of my protein from 93% ground beef and carbs from brown rice. Is this good? Well, Corinne, per our phone conversation a few minutes ago, I'm going to say cut out the brown rice and put in some green veggies, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, more from a vegetable source other than rice. Rice tends to be a little starchy and can, in my experience, is not the best carbohydrate for fat loss. Typically, I've got my guys that are in the bulking phase to include rice daily. And when I was staying above 300 pounds, I was eating a pot of rice a day. Why, I don't know. It just works out. The 93.7 is, you know, I'm a big fan of beef. I get leaner on beef than I do chicken. Plus, you don't have to eat as much in volume to get the calories in, too. If I get full on chicken, man, I'm bloated. I can't stand it. Let me get back to a couple of these questions here. 3x5, 80, 90, 100 of a rep max. Is that a good scheme to switch in when the 2x5 plays out? Rep max. On 3x5, I'm guessing it's 80, 95, 100 for each set. Well, the 80% is actually going to be a warm up. So the 95 and 100 is basically, you're basically doing the same thing as 2x5. I mean, really, 80% is more of a warm up. So, but yeah, it works, man. 5 fingers were great to pull in. Yeah, one of the guys in my gym, I've seen him wearing them. He swears by them. I can't get over the way they look. So, oh, I just saw a video where you say there should be slack in the straps while deadlifting. I'm not sure I understand. Slack in the straps while deadlifting. I have to watch that video, David. I don't recall saying you should have slack in the straps. Email that to me. Let me take a look at it. I may have meant to say something else. You know I'm retarded. So. Too many blows to the head sparring with my fighters. So. I hate veggies. Well, okay. You like sweet potatoes, carrots? Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk some more tomorrow afternoon, Cran. I got some suggestions for you. With sweet potatoes, there you go. You need sweet potatoes high in vitamin A. You need one green in there for your vitamin C, man. You know, broccoli, which I don't like. Cabbage is good. Spinach is good. Some greens, collards. Down here in the south, we love our collard greens and our crispy greens and our mustard greens. But to be sure, you can find cauliflower, cabbage. Anyone can eat. You eat like cabbage. You eat cabbage, can't you, Corinne? I know you eat cabbage. Bake them up, boil them. Sweet potatoes. Yep. Hey, I put my collard greens and neck bones. It's good to see Matt made it back. Hey, look, Corinne, just do some cabbage, man. I just cut it up and put it in steam it real lightly. You flavor it up with some olive oil, crushed red peppers, garlic. It tastes good. Hell, you could do that at a tennis shoe and it'd be good, man. So anyway, yeah, microwaves how I do my sweet potatoes. 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the size of it. And for you guys that ain't a big fan of sweet potatoes, you can put some cream cheese in there. That flavors them on up. So they're good. I love cream cheese on a sweet potato. Yeah. Look, dude, the cabbage works for you, Corinne. I know if you can get a sweet potato, you can eat some cabbage. Yeah. Yeah, cream cheese works real good on sweet potatoes. I actually learned that from my second wife's dad. He turned me on to it. But works good, man. Some fat-free cream cheese if you're worried about your calorie count, and have at it. Corinne, we'll figure out something you can eat that's got some vitamin C in it, man. Some veggies, some green veggies. You'll be all right, man. Asparagus. I know you eat asparagus. Everybody likes asparagus, especially if you put some holiday sauce on it. Or there again, you put holiday sauce on a tennis shoe. It's good, or a hubcap, or a turd. I know, but look, Grant say he takes vitamin C caps and stuff. I take all those supplements too, guys, but I really like getting most of my stuff from Whole Foods, and I track all my nutrients and stuff to make sure I'm getting the RDA, which is not that much, but I try and get everything as I can from foods, and I supplement with the supplements as well. So I encourage you guys to quit relying on supplements for all your nutritional needs and start trying to get it from Whole Foods. 3 times yesterday, and I was surprised to see I was the same weight. Well, David, you gotta give it time, man, because it's just gonna make it. Did you notice you were urinating more frequently? So. Yeah, Matt said the vitamins are more bioavailable in Whole Foods. The vitamins are your safety, and I agree with it. I like getting my stuff from Whole Foods. I don't like relying on supplements for all that stuff. I'd rather get it from the nutrition. It's where our bodies are designed anyway to get what we need from food. So. Well, yeah, but I think that's because you upped my water intake 2 gallons. Yeah, you don't want the one to dry out. I managed to cut out whey protein, so now all my nutrients come from Whole Foods. Love it. Yep. And for you guys that don't know, Karan, my boy right here, is killing it in the gym, man. Killing it. 505 power squats, 505 pen presses, 405 guillotine presses for reps, man. We're working on his deadlift. He's pulling in the mid fives for singles now. We're going to get that up in the upper fives or low sixes by year's end. Generally, the bodybuilders allow 7 days for diuretics to take max effects. Thank you, Matt. And Matt's done some shows, so he should know. Okay, I've never taken a diuretic before, so I thought it would just happen within the first day or so. It just takes a while, man. Plus, you got to remember, too, we're drying you out right now. We're getting you flushed, getting your system flushed out. So this may not be the best week to worry about your body weight. So I don't know when we started, but by the time we dry you out and stuff, you'll see a significant difference in the mirror. And here's another thing too. You guys got to quit worrying about what the scales say all the time. We got to worry about more what your body fat content and stuff is. And everybody's different, and David's one of the guys I've been working with a while. And some guys are just genetically predisposed to because of their metabolism to lose body fat at a slower rate. And David's one of those guys. And you got to tweak the diets around. There's something for everybody out there. Some guys can lose body fat quickly. I'm one of those guys. I can get skinny pretty quick, and I can get fat pretty quick. And some guys have a harder time with it, but we get it done. We get it done. Uh, can't wait to be lean and jacked. I'm still a fat ass. No, you're not a fat ass. You look a little odd when you're doing that weight shaker, though. I'm gonna give you that. So you look like you're enjoying that too much. Grant, you're not a fat ass, dude. You've lost what, over 50 pounds since last year, and your numbers are through the roof. Give yourself a break, dude. The batteries in my scale died a while ago. I think it's better that way. Judge your progress in the mirror. Yeah. Not a fluctuating number can change with the weather. That's true. Or the whole time I track my weight along with check my body fat using the calipers. I like the nine site Perillo test myself. I get Miss Christina to check me when I'm checking. I think last time I checked I was 7.23% or 7.32. I was around 250, and that's when I was getting ready for my meet and everything. I probably was down around 6% before I went to the meet. Yeah, 285. So you've lost 45 or 50 pounds since last year, Corinne. So quit beating yourself up, dog. I mean, last summer you were 330, if I remember correctly. Does that sound about right? You're doing good, man. You're getting stronger and leaning out. You're getting stronger slowly, and you're leaning out slowly. I mean, there's a lot of guys would love to be making the progress you're making and losing body fat at the same time. So, yeah. You're asking Cran, can he hit 5,000 on cheat day? By the way, he just enjoyed his yeah. You're not eating 5,000 calories on your cheat day, Cran? Yeah, exactly. Well, you guys, give Coran a hug because he just had his last cheat day last Saturday. Uh, he wanted to do something different. He wanted to get a little bit leaner. So, oh, let me start the show over, guys. I got my 20 minutes right here. Uno momento. Iron Axe way of change. Some of Wes's bestest posters from over the years. The link is at the bottom of the page. And also, Iron Axe Principles of Fat Loss. If you want abs like that, buy the book. Hire me. Either way, both ways they work. I am available for online training. No, it's not free, but it's very reasonable. It costs you about $1 a day. The links at the bottom of the board, John Pender's training services, and also the links at the bottom of the board for this book, and this guy is a member of our board. With that being said, we're discussing Coran's eating habits today. One of the stronger guys on the board, if not, he's not the strongest guy on the board, but he's definitely up there. He's definitely up there. So, and let's get back a few questions, see what I missed while I've been pimping things out. Can't. Even 3 cows is tough for me to get in. Well, Coran, I didn't know all this, dude. So you're not even having a cheat day, really. Make you nauseous? Nah. Peanut butter, embrace it. Yeah, very true, but no more cheat days for me now. Yeah. Just started him doing something different. Clotted cream, 125 calories per teaspoon. That sounds nasty. With that being said, my grandmother used to eat clabber, which is just clabbered milk, which sounds like clotted cream. She'd break cornbread up and put in it, but they'd make their own clabber. That was back on the farm back in the day. When I was a little kid back in the early 60s. Logan says he gets 10,000 calories easy on his cheat day. Shovel food down my throat and go to a different buffet every time. Yep. Dude, I usually get like 2 to 4K from Ben and Jerry's. Yep. Coran, you're losing weight and getting stronger, dude. Be proud of that. That's rare. Yeah. I tried to tell him, Matt. I talked to him with tears in my eyes about the progress he's making, and it ain't good enough for him. So. That's all right, dog. So in 3 weeks when you miss that, in 4 weeks when you miss that deadlift, but you're looking leaner, what you gonna say, man? What you gonna tell me? Random thought. My friends and I don't compete in powerlifting, but thinking of checking on meet. My friend Frank, I told you about, who wanted to set up with you. He started going to a powerlifting gym recently, and his bench shot up. Well, just from 225 to 265, deadlifts from 350 to 365 a month. It's not uncommon, David, when guys first start hitting a powerlifting style gym and getting trained with guys who actually know what they're doing. He probably may have just tweaked his form a little bit. I mean, it's not uncommon. I've had guys, people I trained online or whatever, come to the gym where I'm training at, and they hit PRs probably 75% of the time. The first time I get my hands on a guy I can train with him in the gym, they normally hit PRs. I can do a lot of stuff online and see it in videos and correct stuff. When I can actually get my hands on you and put you in a position I need you to be in, not in a homo kind of way, we get things done like that. So any of you guys ever in the Myrtle Beach area, hook me up, look me up, I'll hook you up. How about that? Coran, I'll race you to 585. Do it. Y'all talking about bench? Yes, Nuts, he just started training in December, and at least I still got him in the deadlift. Yep. Well, David, you're built for deadlifting. We've talked about that. But look, I tell my guys all the time, look, my whole premise behind training you guys is getting your deadlift up, because if your deadlift's moving, all your lifts are moving. They go hand in hand. Your bench can move and your deadlift and squat still suck. But your deadlift is moving, everything else will move up. And generally, a good rule of thumb for your bench to deadlift ratio for most guys is 55 to 60%. Some guys, they're in this, tit for tat. There's a couple of them are bored like that. You know who you are. But if you got a 400 deadlift, your bench is usually somewhere around 250, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's pretty typical. 500 deadlift, you're usually around the 300 range on your bench. 700 deadlift, you're usually somewhere around 400 on your bench. So it's about where it's at. 4 to 450, depending on it. Everyone's a little bit different. That's a good rule of thumb. All right, we can't start till fall though because I'm looking to be sexy right now. Start game. Hey, Matt, you are sexy. My squats suck so bad they kill my knees as well, which is why I'm covering from knee problems. Zerchers aren't bad. Regular squats. So yeah, Zerchers, hey man, Zerchers is the heat. You can stand a little bit of pain in the crook of your arm there, and it will definitely help your deadlift. They help your deadlift more than they will your squat, but they still work good. Yeah, and Logan, hey, there's nothing wrong doing leg presses and stuff, man. If squats are bothering your knees and stuff, I mean, I can't squat. I mean, I do leg presses and hack squats and anything that I don't have to rest the weight on my shoulders. You can still get your leg work in. You can still get her in. Get her done, Bo. Uh, B-Jack, vids to prove it. Zerchers feel good. Leg presses might be a better idea for me. We'll talk about it on the phone later. Well, the problem was, yeah, all right, that's cool. We'll talk about it tonight. If I don't get a chance to chat with you tonight, we'll talk during the day tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, just as long as you're getting some work in, it don't matter. And if your leg presses are going up, your squat will go up too. John, how do you feel about French press? I can't get past the elbow pain for some reason. I'm guessing that's like where you come down to your forehead. Is that what a French press is, or is that the one? Let's see. Talk about squat. My neck was killing me after my squat session on Tuesday. Can I put the soft thing on the bar? No, you can start squatting low bar, Corinne. What you can start doing. I mean, the guy's squatting Olympic style 505 for reps. It's crazy. By the way, John, JM press is the hardest beep I've ever done. Yep. JM presses will smoke them old triceps if they're done correctly. Sitting up straight vertical press. Like this. Okay. Yeah, I can't do those. They kill my elbows too. Cran, the only thing I use the P pad for is when I do Zercher squats, I'll put it on the bar so it doesn't kill my arm so bad. Uh, you're getting no sympathy over here, Corinne. When you put the kind of numbers you do, you better be prepared. If you throw something out there, they're gonna get you. Oh man, everybody's a keyboard hero, ain't they? Oh, check this out, guys. I get my stitches out tomorrow. Ain't that something? Look like Frankenstein. I'm happy about that. I haven't taken the padding off. You're not supposed to take the padding off your safety squat bar, Matt. That's, I mean, Louis put it on for you. So, no, leave it on there. Trust me, leave it on there. Hmm. Well, we got some folks on here today. Yeah, Corinne, you need to go ahead and just man up and do it. There's not a whole lot to it. Go. You got a gym right down the street from you. Go there and get them guys to show you how to do it. Come down to Myrtle Beach, hang out with me for a few days. I can show you how to low bar squat. It's awkward when you first start getting used to it, but you're a big, thick guy. It won't be a problem at all. Good thing about low bars, you can run your hands all at the collars and just kind of rest your hands up on top of the bar instead of grabbing it too. I do. Just kind of pull the bar to you as opposed to pushing up on it. It's a lot more shoulder and elbow and wrist friendly. If I want to switch to safety squat bars, should I drop the weight a bit? Yes, you should the first time you do them because you will get folded over if you don't. Safety squat bar will smoke the old core like no other lift will, and they're brutal. They're brutal. I mean, most guys don't go nowhere near as heavy as safety squat bar, and when you do go back to regular bar, you'll feel the difference. They are heavier. They're more awkward feeling. I want to switch to what would be a good site to learn that, John. Check out some of Dave Tate's videos or Louis Simmons videos or West Side videos or, or call me. It's not a secret. It sits on top of your rear delts. And you lean over just a little bit more. Of course, with that being said, I still squatted upright when I even did a low bar squat. I found a couple of videos the other day, 848 and 881 squat I did from a meet several years ago. But you can see I'm definitely low bar with my little skinny stance. So, uh, let's see. Thanks to John. I have to go. Later on, Matthew. Go to work, dog. Yeah. Matt said I use it exclusively. I think it's my core save. Yep. Like Dave Tate a lot. I've met Dave a couple times. Pretty nice guy. Knows his dookie. Yes, he does. Did you get a RIP 9-pack from doing that? Okay, Matt. I thought you had to leave Matt 350. we'll do. Thanks, John. I'll check out Dave Tate's video. Yeah, I'm sure he's got a video in there explaining the proper way to do low bar. Yep. Very knowledgeable guy. Very big help to anyone that listens to him. Knows what he's talking about and got the numbers to back it up too. A lot of guys talk a lot of smack, do this, do that, but when it comes time to go to the gym, they can't perform in the gym. So, it's like, if you're gonna get someone to teach you how to make money, you want someone that's rich already. You don't want some homeless guy teaching you how to make money. So that's my premise. Find a guy that looks like he knows what he's doing and got the numbers to back it up. Doesn't mean he has to be a 1,000-pound squatter and know how to squat properly, but he needs to have some respectable numbers, and his form needs to be dialed in, and he needs to look like he works out. I've seen some trainers at some gyms I wouldn't. The only thing they're good for is going through the buffet at Golden Corral. Uh, yep. Hey, and squat with safety squat bar help your deadlift too, man. Seriously. And when you go back to regular straight bar squats, it makes a big difference. It really does. Pale off presses for good core. Pale off presses for core, a good idea. I am not 100% sure what a pale off press is. I apologize for that. The only good trainers at my gym are the girls with the nice bottoms. Yeah, fun to watch, I guess. When I do shrugs, I do them on the Smith. There you go. Should I continue doing that or switch to something else? Victor has told me you said to change it up. I mean, he really had Victor change him up. He said he was having trouble increasing in weight. Excuse me, I'm burping up garlic and olive oil and tomatoes over here. I just suggested him to change it up every week. Dumbbells, barbell, machine, whatever. You can do them with bands, however you want to do them. But if you're having good success with them on the Smith machine, I've done them on there too. Keep working them. I usually just do them with dumbbells and do like sets of 15 to 25 or something. We got 100-pound dumbbells in there just to get a little. Look, those are mainly for looks anyway. They help you deadlift some, but and they'll also thicken your back up, which helps your bench and your squat as well. All right, John, you think box jumps have any? Oh, I'll go back up a little bit. John, you think box jumps have any care with your squat? Maybe activating the fast twitch? Yeah, definitely. Anything where you're doing explosive movements like that will help. Any of it help your deadlift or your squat, Matt. Definitely. Plyo boxes and all that stuff. It definitely helps because you're working those muscles, and it's the same muscles you're using the squat too. Uh, debunk. The by dunk. John, do you remember me telling you my back felt a little tweak when we talked Tuesday? I do remember you saying something about that. And Matt hopes you're talking about women trainers' butts, Matt. Uh, Actually, I felt like that before even doing my leg workout, first sled dragging session, but I don't know why. Deadlifts felt great the Friday before. Then all I did the night before was a couple of reps of squats with 65 pounds. It felt worse. Yesterday, so I tried rolling my low back on a tennis ball yesterday. It didn't seem to do much. It's not a terrible pain, but today it's even worse. Definitely torque tension right in the middle of my lower back. Any thoughts? I'm a little concerned about deadlifts tomorrow. Hmm. Just give me a call later on, David. Before you pull tomorrow, give me a call. Call me tomorrow before you go to the gym. We'll talk about it a little bit. A lot of variables that could be too much to type out now. No, that's fine. You can type. I can't. It would take me 30 minutes to type all that out. Is it okay to do shrugs with the bar behind you? Yes, it is, Tristan. If you want to do them like that, have it, dog. As long as it doesn't cause you any pain. I've seen guys do them like that. So however you want to do them, throw them in there. Main reason I got you guys doing shrugs, it beefs up your upper back. Plus, Ed Cohn told me one time that to help your deadlift. So there you go. I'm taking the week off lifting. Pulled something in my low back at work. I wasn't ready to deload. I've been chomping at the bit since it started. Yeah. Yeah, David, David, just another thing we need to talk about. I don't know how long it's been since you had any time off. I think, you even lifted while you're on vacation, so we'll talk. Give me a call tomorrow before you pull dead. You might be ready for some time off. I don't know. It might be something we can change up the training. We'll get it solved for you, brother. That's why I earn my $1 a day. I've been getting comments about my traps looking bigger, so it must be working. Yeah, that and those 500-pound deadlifts you've been pulling don't hurt. So, deadlifting is one of the best exercises for your traps. Hey, you guys think about this too. When you're doing any exercise you do, pretty much hit your traps, curls, benches, rows, overhead presses. You know, anytime you do something, your traps are just about activated every time. So it's just difficult not to hit them, and they can take a beating and keep on ticking. So, uh, usually most guys you see, the first thing you notice when they start lifting consistently, you'll see their traps starting to swell on up. All right. Lately, I've been thinking about just massing until about 200 pounds, hopefully some body fat before try leaning out. All right. Well, you do whatever you want to, man. Um, yeah, I mean, if you want to put on some size, we can change your routine up a little bit, more geared strictly towards size as opposed to strength. Increase your calories. There'll be some brutal workouts, more brutal than the ones you're already doing. uh, oh, you want to be 300 pounds? Well, we're going to have to put you on the white rice and soy sauce diet. So. J press. Can you demonstrate how you actually do that? All right, here's the J press, guys. The bar stays in a straight path just like that, and goes straight back up, just like that. Except you don't have to have all the tattoos. One more time, kids. The bar is in front of you. It comes straight down to your face, and you can see that the bar is not going this way or that way. It's straight down to your face and straight back up. It's almost like a half press, half skull crusher type motion. And when it's coming down, you want to try and keep your elbows in the same place. See how they're not really moving? And the bar is traveling straight past too, just like that. It's more of a narrow grip. I use a thumbless grip when I'm doing them. Hands probably about that far apart. So pinky's well inside the ring. Probably your hands about halfway between the smooth and that first ring if you divide it up. That's what I do. And seriously, I mean, when you told me the amount of weight you're doing, Corinne, I figured you're doing them wrong. I've been up 155 is a little too heavy for me when I'm doing them. So I'm guessing with your strength, you're probably somewhere in that 135 to 145 range on those to do them properly. The best thing to do is get a video and let your coach take a look at it, see what's going on. Um, let's see where we're at. I missed a bunch of here. All righty. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that's it. I just got back to deadlifting. Had 2 weeks off from it. 3,340 deficits. So I was crying. I actually felt easier than the previous week at 333. I guess we'll see how this one goes out. Grip wise, where we're at there. How bad is the pain? I couldn't even bend over to tie my shoes without pain. Oh, so it's almost like, yeah, it's more like a skull crusher than a press cran. Just make sure that bar travels straight up and down and stays over your face. No, it's not that bad. Nothing serious. I've had a lot worse in the past. Just don't want to make it worse, Yeah, we'll do, John. Okay, yeah, I understand that. All right. I'm glad we're all caught up on the reading now. So, I'll start the show over again. We're right at that 19-minute mark. I'll be right back, young men. Put together for them. Links at the bottom of the page. I think this is available on ebook as well on Yahoo or somewhere. Wander over to the board and see the link on that. Also, I'm available for online training. No, it's not free, but it's very reasonable. It costs about $1 a day to hire me. Train a lot of guys on here, and they all testified that they're all making great progress, and everybody's happy, and we're one big happy family. I feel just a big old group hug coming on. That being said, we're talking about everything in the world today involving Karan's poor eating habits and David's bad back. Let's get back to it. Lately I've been feeling a little pain when you have me do the 2x20 leg extension. Should I drop it? I've been going light. Need to get you some bands so we can do reverse band leg extensions because they're a little more knee therapeutic and still smoke your quad. So you and Victor divvy up, get you the what is it? The push-up package, the $54 one. You get a 2, 3, and a 4 band, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, the leg extensions, leg curls, and calf raises. I got all my guys doing those. I know, and everybody's like, they're just healthy for the knees. And Karan, we'll talk tomorrow about it. And I need to know what it's causing the pain at too. I mean, if it's in your anus, then we're probably doing it wrong. So anyway, we'll figure it out. Yeah, you're probably doing it wrong. It's hurting your bottom. You have to get me a video how you're sitting on the machine. That little round part, it goes against your shins. That could be the problem. Uh, yeah. You're sitting on a machine like Mork from Mork. Yeah, we'll take a look at it, Corinne. Give me a video, and at some point, I'm telling you, you and Victor need to just man up, get you some bands. I think the intermediate push-up package is $54. It's a 2, 3, and a 4 band, and that'll be all you guys need. Uh, would you put box jumps before or after your main movements such as squats? Do you like them better for activation or more for accessory? I would do them, box jumps I would do at the end of my routine. That'd be like the last thing I do that day. That's like we used to do our pulling trucks, sled pulling, prowler pushing, our conditioning circuits outside that were strength oriented stuff. We would do them at the end of our sessions. So that's when I would put them, me personally. Of course, then again, it depends on what your goals are. But for what you're looking to do, which is strength oriented stuff, I would make that an assistance at the end of my workout after you're already fatigued out and stuff. That's me personally. If you put that type of movement at the beginning of your workout and stuff, it's going to affect your squat numbers for that day, especially if you're doing whether it's supposed to be done at 100% effort, actually 101% effort on every jump. But that's just me personally. That being said, we do some plyo work stuff with my fighters and all, but it's conditioning and it's a little bit different the way we do it. Leg extensions on a machine hurt my knee too, but with the band they feel fine. How do you feel about weighted box jumps? I like weighted box jumps as well on a low box. Yeah, you can come to the beach and I'll get piggyback on you and you can do some box jumps. How about that? But we will not be facing each other while I'm on your piggyback. Okay. Yeah, Cran, go ahead and get them. You and Victor just man up and get you a set. Man, it's like $25 a piece. I know you guys rule Boston, so I know you got the money. Matt said, funniest poop was me doing box jumps. I missed a jump, skinned my shins, and flew head first into the mirror. That's what you get for looking at yourself in the mirror. I might use a 3-inch box, yeah. Yeah. Or, just try and jump. You might do some deficit box jumps. I love my biceps, John. Well, for a long time, you just loved your biceps. You just had one that you were in love with. So, yeah. Matt was used to sit around and watch Rocky when he was 12 and doing one arm curls, and so he got them balanced. So we've had him doing some watching TV curling with the other arm for the last 6 months, and I think we about got him evened out, hadn't we, Matt? I don't know if you're still watching Rocky Balboa while you're doing it, or was it Rambo or Rocky? Yeah, just keep doing it. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, and 4, son, son. Oh man, Anthony, you're so quiet today, buddy. Say something. Did that really just happen? Just curling randomly throughout the day or something? I love your accent too, Corinne. I don't have an accent, dude. I'm right in the middle. You're summoned. Matt get wound up watching Rocky and sitting there do left-handed curls while he watch Rocky. It's nice stands like this. So. Oh, you gotta give me A for effort, guys. Mm. He was good at it. That's why. I used to get pumped up watching Dragon Balls as a kid. I don't think I've ever seen that show. I've never even heard of that show. Okay, well, when you guys were kids, my kids are older than you guys, most of you guys, so I guess there's a little generational gap going on here. We have one thing in common: we all love to lift heavy stuff. Oh man. Not the Lassie, no. 12 o'clock high, Rat Patrol, Dark Shadows, the Gong Show, stuff like that. Vegeta's Final Flash, that was the shit. Yeah, I watched Flipper. Sure did, man. I watched Flipper. Cried a few tears when he got hung up in the nets and all that good stuff. Yeah, I was there, man. Did it all. Gilligan's Island. Yeah, the Brady Bunch. Watched all that stuff. Mod Squad. Watch all of them, man. Reach San Francisco. Beretta. Chips. Getting ready to rain. Out there. Out there. Green Acres, yeah. Made you want to slam your nuts in the door so bad. Dukes of Hazzard, yeah, we all in there. All right. You guys got any lifting questions for me? Joe has turned to poop today. Oh man, back is tight, man. Did legs yesterday, but did 4 sets of 10 on reverse hypers, and it smoked my back. Yes. When will I deadlift 6 plates? Mm, 4, 8, 12. Before Christmas. I'll tell you that. We got about 5 months before Christmas, if not sooner. You may get on this. We'll know after in 4 weeks. Well, now that you're on your bodybuilder's diet, probably never, but we'll find out, dude. Your thoughts on tennis ball foam rolling in general? I'm not sure if I noticed much any benefit from the ball. Um, I've done a little bit of foam rolling and tennis ball stuff. It didn't do a whole lot for me, but I go to a chiropractor about 2 or 3 times a week, so uh, I get I get straightened out down there. He's got a roller table down there that I get on. It seems like it helps me a lot, and then he's got a decompression table. I do cervical decompression 1 time a week and the lumbar decompression another time a week, and then get regular adjustments and stuff. So my chiropractor is one of my sponsors, and that's something neat. So I help him and his wife with their training, and he helps me out with my keeping me clicking properly, and we got a good relationship like that. Plus, he competes in bodybuilding too. So I'm going to put a face shield in my gym bag in case I ever lift with TK. Yeah, that's a good idea. You have some PPE when you work out with Tristan. David, the ball does wonders on my feet. Lacrosse ball, not tennis ball. I like tennis ball on hips and upper back. Just wear a helmet with a blast shield. There you go. Logan, the only thing I helped my feet was inserting pads into my shoes. I'm a, I'm a waiter, so it helped being on my feet so much. There you go. I have one of those massage chair inserts. They actually work all right. Okay. Where do I get more chalk? I'm out and received the last batch as a gift. I ordered mine from one of the sites on the internet. I don't remember. It's like 11 bucks for a box of 9 blocks or something. I can't remember. It's in there 10, something like that. Hold on 1 second. Let me just see what the website is I get mine from. Don't knock you guys out. Do not have it bookmarked. Sorry about that. About any website, any of the powerlifting websites, or just sell equipment, Elite Fitness. I don't remember where I got mine from, but I got it. Do any powerlifting feds allow straps? No, they do not. You got to have some grip, dog. Uh, my arms are fairly short. I will always need to have some help, have someone help me lift it off because I wouldn't go past the hook. Is there any way to an alternative way? Well, you got the ideal set of arms to bench press. You got short, thick arms, so be happy about it. So, I mean, there's a lot of some of your nicer benches are adjustable. The standards are adjustable. So there you go. You have to buy you a nice one of those Forza benches. Got a bitch grip. uh, if I were trained at 500 times gravity, there is no gravity in here, dog. So, yeah, Matt, you're gonna have to start doing some grip work, man. Especially you're gonna compete. And I'm gonna go ahead and like I talked with my guys about. You might as well go ahead and get the hook grip and get it out of the way on your deadlifts. Seriously, I've never seen one drop a deadlift using hook grip. And when I was having grip problems, once you get used to the pain, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I've never seen one drop a deadlift using hook grip. I have seen guys. I saw several guys, some of the West Side guys, drop deadlifts at the meet, some 800 plus deadlifts at the meet. Of course, it's taking them forever to lock it out. May have a lot to do with it. So those guys got a kind of an awkward way they pull. They lean back real far. I'm not sure what the purpose of it is, but they all drop deadlifts. So they all pull sumo with canvas suits on too, which is canvas works. I hit my biggest deadlift in double denim, which is very similar to canvas. I've got that suit laying around somewhere. Next time I go home to my mama's house, I'm gonna break it out and see what it got going. I have to get an altar because it'll be too big for me now. But all right, what do you think of Atlas stones? I can get some for not a bad price. I love Atlas stones, and we had them from 165 up to 365 pounds at my old gym, and it will help your deadlift for sure. And we would just take them and get them up to your lap and then double overhand and just stand up with them, throw them up in the air as high as you could for sets of 5. And they work, man. The Atlas stones flat out work to help you deadlift. I'm a stone cold pretty boy. Hook grip is big pill to swallow. All right. Well, it's up to you, man. It only takes a month or two to get used to it. Look, I mean, I did it for years and then switched over and back, and now, once I made my mind up to do this past meet I just did, I just went ahead and manned up and did it. So I'm somewhat of a pretty boy myself. So you'll be all right, Matt. What's the best way to do conditioning without messing up the recovery to gain mass strength? Well, with your 4-day routines and stuff, probably at the end of one of your lower sessions, do some tire flips and sled dragging and stuff like that. Is the best way to get yours up, Corinne. There are tons of Atlas stones at my gym. Well, Logan, you need to be doing them things, man. When I talk to you either tonight or tomorrow, I need just let's make a point to talk during the day tomorrow when I got more time, because I'll be a little pressed for time tonight. But let's talk tomorrow, and if you got some stones, we'll go over a few things and I'll work them in your routine for you. Fair enough. Fair enough. You don't have a sled at your gym. Well, I know I've seen a video you flipping a tire, so there's some stuff you can do, Cram. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll talk about it a little bit. But just bear in mind, the more conditioning you add in and the cleaner you eat, the more it's going to affect your strength gains in the gym. So, like I told you when we talked a while ago, you got, at some point you're going to get diminishing returns. When you start sacrificing, losing body fat at a faster rate than you are, it's going to affect your performance in the gym. So, you have to make a decision which way you want to go with it. And you did, and we're headed that way. Just started sled work Tuesday. I've done it in the past, though. I like it, but it was surprised to see my heart rate only got up to 100 beats per minute or so. Okay, sweetie. I'll definitely call you tomorrow. All right. You call me sweet shit. I like that. Made me blush. So. All right, guys. We got about 3 more minutes on today's show. And then I'll be back at 9 p.m. tonight. So, yeah, I know. Made my nipples hard too. I have to admit it. So anyway, I got time for a couple more questions, or if you guys want to chit chat about anything, I'm gonna get on. I got to be at the gym at 4 to meet my partner. We're doing some upper body today. I know I do upper body on 40 hours rest, but I did not get a chance to go to the gym Monday, so I had to cramp me up, cramped up my style. So I'm gonna go do some upper body today and rest up tomorrow and go pull some deadlifts on Saturday. And I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm thinking I'm leaning towards 645 for some single sumo style. Uh, Karan's gonna go pound some weights. How heavy on your pause pen press today, Mr. Karan? What are you doing today, dog? 505. How many reps you doing? Three times three? What are you doing? Three times four? I don't remember what I had you doing. Three threes, yep. What'd you do last week? Okay, well, you'll get three times three today then. Especially because I think last week you did it on Friday after you pulled dead, so we switched up your upper and lower, so you'll be good today. John, as you may have seen, me and Scott are racing to 500 raw bench. How realistically do you think it is that it should? How realistic you think it that should? I don't see anybody can bench 500. My max at the moment is 425. Yeah, you can do it. But the only thing that's going to stop you from benching 500 raw is your shoulders not making it. Seriously. I mean, I remember a few years ago I made a decision I wanted to bench 500 raw, and I got it to 455 with a pause, and then went in the next week to hit 465, and my little chicken wings broke down on me, and my shoulders have not been right since. So that's the biggest detriment to 500 bench, and you can ask anybody. Now, I've seen several guys bench 500 raw, but my shoulders just couldn't take it, and that'll be the only thing holding you back. Yeah, and that's another thing too, Matt. That's going to help you. You need to put on some weight. Seriously, 215 is a pretty light body weight to be benching 500 raw. You know, realistically, you need to be up around 240, 250 to hit that kind of bench. You won't see me. I see McVicker bench 500 raw, but he's only like 5'6", and he's probably weighing about 220 when he did it. And you're at 6'3", 6'4", so realistically, you need to be 240 or 250 to support that kind of weight. So just keep your shoulders healthy, man. And you know, you need to set up your training cycle appropriately. You don't need to be pounding heavy every week. I actually would set you up on something like what I'm doing, Karan and some other guys on their deadlifts and benches and stuff, rotating rep schemes every week and weights too. Which I'll talk to you over the weekend about it. Of course, I think Sam Blaster may be helping you out or somebody, but you know, I got some ideas for you. You can bench 500 raw. You have 75 pounds from it, seriously, and you're doing touch and go, not pause, which makes it easier. Uh, David, you'll hit a 4 or 5 raw bench at some point in your life as long as your shoulders hold up, man. Seriously, you know, for you guys that are over 200 pounds, a 4 or 5 bench is very doable. It may take you a few years to get it, and there's a lot of tricks to getting it, but just guys keep your shoulders healthy. And David, you would definitely pull 585. That's gonna happen. I mean, that's gonna happen. Definitely, that's gonna happen. You're built for deadlifting, so you're gonna do it. All right, guys. I'm gonna cut the show off because we run over a little bit. I'll still be on it for a second. Let me just stop this.